Oh my god, stop that! Alright. Wow, awesome. He just flopped over and freaking had a tantrum. And now I'm on fire again and low health again. Wow, this courtyard sucked. Soulstone behind the waterfall. Wait, I have plague. When did I get plague? One of the water puddles, I guess. The monster when he died. Question, will the waterfall put out the fire when you burn? I don't know. I don't have the health to test that right now. I'm completely out of healing charges. Other than using consumables that are gone once they're used. On that note, let's put that on a hotkey. Drop down there for something. Mercenary scroll. You can now craft the mercenary set. I'm dying from plague right now. The backstab loop seems cheesy. Oh, and what these guys are doing isn't? There's 5 of my 6 heals on one mob.
Watch out! Let that purple mist touch you, and you're as good as dead.
Please still stay dead. Truth. That was an elite mob, so it's gone for good now. Muck's fighting skills are not great, but they are Gouda. Yo, I've gotten this far in the game, and you're gonna hit me with these insults. Unbelievable. Alright, so this is where I dropped down from. Okay. Do I want to rest and get my heals back? You know what? No, I think I'd rather not respawn everything. So I'll just push on and see what happens. There's 3 bebops over there. I would like to get just one at a time if possible. Whee! I'm getting these down to 1 hit point so I can detonate them when I want. Oh, I'm about to have chaos on me. Shoot. Is that worth swamping out? I think for now it is. Alright, hold on. I'm letting the chaos drain out for a minute. I don't remember if I hit that one right there or not. You did? I did. Okay. Of course I did. I thought there was a third one. Maybe there was only 2? Gouda cheese. I am using the environment. Yeah, I'd be playing Kingdom Come Deliverance. You guys would be like, look at this guy eating bread. What a cheater. What a cheater. Not just using autophagy to live. My god. Real gamers just digest their own stomachs. Hi everyone. Hey Skooma. Hismar transport log. A disgruntled memoir documenting the transport of something enormous. Hismar was the dragon. We finally made it to Vitalon from Roar Canyon. The trip took us 2 whole months. I can't believe they made us haul the Berserk dragon of all things. I heard they're planning to put it up in the city square to showcase the Empire's glory. Maybe that's where the corruption is coming from, is Hismar's body? The locals' faces when they saw the dragon were exactly what I expected, filled with dread and horror. Sure, it's just a corpse now, but it's hard to shake the feeling it could wake up any moment.
They brought Hismar's body to Vitalon.
Have to go up there and drop down to get to that chest. We got a stack of regen from that. That'll top us off. If anything, Mike, you're making it harder with your little toothpick stick. Real berserkers use big swords. Well, maybe I like making it harder. Don't clip that. Maybe real berserkers make it as challenging as possible. Real berserkers just run into battle wearing nothing but body paint. And rolling intimidation checks with their screams. Okay, so we gotta drop here. Transmutation, good to me. That is not a bebop. That's a nope. I messed that up! Ah, double knockout. Oh wait, my demon form! That is the first time in the game it's been useful. We both died from the... Well, he killed me, and then he died in the explosion. And I went demon form, which saved me. That is the first time it's actually been useful. Wait, what? It usually takes minutes. Odd. She's fine. Is it me or do some of these monsters look like pride demons from Dragon Age? I'd say they've got, some of them have like the frame, but I haven't seen any that match the face of a pride demon from Dragon Age. Try the wear nothing but body paint thing on the next boss, it could work. It could work. I feel like I've gained a new understanding of weaving between light and heavies for combos. Even though it's so late in the game, I feel like I've like just realized some additional stuff. Mike, how does this compare to other Souls-like or Soulstone games in your opinion, quality-wise? Very freaking good. One, the gameplay, super smooth, very responsive. It's not... I would classify Elden Ring and Dark Souls 3 as very enjoyable, but they have a clunky gameplay. Like, you gotta press dodge before you need to dodge, you know? You gotta press everything like a second or two ahead of time. Congrats on 100K, thank you, Smokin'. In this game, there are things called brink dodges and brink guards, which are basically big rewards for hitting dodge or guard at the last fraction of a second. And also, like, as you can see here, like, the movement and stuff in this game is super fluid. It's very responsive. And the story is really good. Elden Ring, I have no idea what the story was. I played the whole game, I don't know. I'd have to watch some guy on YouTube talk to me for 2 hours to understand the story of Elden Ring. But this game, the story is very clear. It's also very dark. I love it. It's kind of like playing Darksiders again.
Soul is approaching.
Oh, the bard guy. What's he doing
It's
here?
quite a coincidence, meeting like this, in the midst of chaos.
Degor the bard. He was Degor. I was right.
Or maybe it's to be expected. What else remains, other than our story of revenge to be explained? It shouldn't be a shock that our fates intertwine, like a key and a lock.
I don't quite care about story in a Soulsborne game, to be honest, but if the gameplay is that good, I'll give it a shot. How is performance? Very good. I haven't had any problems performance-wise. Yeah, if you're curious, Skooma, the beginning of this stream, I was doing a boss fight. If you want to watch and see how it looks during a boss fight, or just stick around a few minutes, I'll probably find another one pretty soon. Yeah, beginning of the stream, I was fighting a boss. If you want to see what it looks like on that, but talk. Any stories to share?
It's time to share my final verse. In complete despair, my life a curse. In the pursuit of solace and delight, I sought vengeance against the nobleman from that night.
Chat, I need to tell the boy goodnight. I'll be right back. Okay.
Why do the most beautiful flowers always perish too soon? Why? Why do people feel the need to wound? I found myself drowning in despair, utterly lost. Memories of her kept flooding back, their toll a heavy cost. As I roamed the lands, it became clear I had an unfinished cause. The lingering call of vengeance. A fate tied to yours.
What were you doing?
Surely you've come a long way seeking revenge. I understand your feelings more than you know.
Dantrino, thank you for the prime. So just as a reminder for anyone who missed it, he told us this story of this guy named Degor the Bard. And Degor the Bard was invited to play at a noble's mansion. And when he got there to play, he found his wife was there, eyes glazed over, with horrors hath been wrought upon her by the noblemen there. So apparently they did bad things to his wife and then just invited him to come look. And he's trying to get revenge as well, but we don't know who the noblemen were who did this.
See that desiccated body over there? Oh, it's quite the sight, isn't it?
That one?
A creature dying from spider venom and plague. Come now, let's make one final stand.
Wait, did you
Khazan,
kill this
the
guy?
fallen great general of the Empire. Let's spit on the corpses of those who drove us to madness and raise a toast to their wails of sadness.
Don't think I'll need these, but you can't buy them in many places. Okay. You only got one from your Russian orb? It's fine. I've only had to use one in the whole game so far. Save point. Sorry, someone said pet shit. He's not exactly facing the camera right now, but he is here. Gained a soul stone. Wait, could I interact with that door? Yes. Not from this side. Okay, so that's an exit. Wait a minute. Where did I come? Oh, I came from up there. Okay. Alright, so... Alright, so over there's the guy I fought earlier. So we're on the other side of this barricade, and the street continues up that way. Transmutation missed. Wait, what is that? Oh, it's just a crafting item. Okay. I was like, I don't recognize that by name. Okay. I mainly did this to make an opening in the chaos area so I could get it to drain off for a second. It's pretty much non-stop here. You ever been so mad at a guy you just throw him up the stairs? Once a long time ago? Oh wow. First Berzerker illusion is Zaron. Would you say this game is easier than Elden Ring? A little bit. It is still challenging. It is still a challenging game. If you struggle with Souls-likes, you might struggle with this. However, I feel that it is very fun to play because of how fluid and responsive it is. Like Elden Ring, you know, every single thing you do, you animation lock yourself. Like, if you're starting to do a swing, you cannot do anything else. And there's a tiny bit of that in this. But for the most part, like, you click parry, it parries instantly. In Elden Ring, you click parry, and it's like, and then the parry happens. There's like a 2-second boot up time. So, I find that this one feels much better to play IMO. That door connected with this one.